This is Lies of P. We're here on PlayStation 5 Pro. The game is indeed PlayStation 5 Pro Enhanced. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. So this is a Dark Souls-esque experience where you play as, well, Pinocchio. So it's a twist on Pinocchio against the style and the aesthetic of a Souls-like. So, yeah, typical Dark Souls sort of thing, but you're Pinocchio. No, I mean there's more to it than that, but that's the general gist of what this one is essentially offering. It's not too bad. I hated the sewers. The sewers part of this game is a little traumatizing, needless to say, but yeah, kind of cool to be taking a look at this here on the PlayStation 5 Pro with the enhancement that is added here. Let's go for dexterity, balance, or strength. Probably dexterity? Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, let's get rolling. So this one's kind of neat. The city of Krat. It thrived at one point due to its puppet industry, and now its streets are covered in blood. A mysterious voice is guarding and, well, guiding you. Mostly guiding you. Not really guarding you much, because, you know, all the animatronics and stuff, bit of a problem. So you go around, kill stuff, deal with weird puppets created by Geppetto, caught in a web of lies, the lies of P, and it's a Belle Epoque era, is the aesthetic style that they're going for. So, for the PlayStation 5 Pro enhancement, essentially what they've done is they've taken the two existing modes and basically bumped them up for fidelity, so you get a much cleaner visual fidelity that looks fantastic. Seriously, this game looks really, really good, really clean, really sharp. Again, you gotta be into the whole Dark Souls of it all to, you know, really be into this sort of a thing, but no, it's nice to come and finally take a look at this on the PlayStation 5 Pro, since it was one of the, I guess you would say, launch Pro enhancements that I kind of missed initially, but yeah, really creepy vibe and atmosphere, I will say, behind this one. Definitely quite unsettling, which is the goal. So this is the quality mode. So the quality mode is a, well, yeah, full 4K, basically. I think there's like a little bit of dynamic range there, but it's a full 4K. It is targeting the 30 FPS, but you can uncap it and get a 40 FPS mode, which is what you're experiencing here. Which is a pleasant offering, I would say, in terms of, like, making sure you get all the bells and the whistles, and then also, you know, giving an okay frame rate along the way. 40 FPS mode's kind of one of my favorite things that they've added over the course of the generation in terms of just a new emerging mode for 120 Hz displays. HDR support, and then there is, of course, a performance mode, which actually is pretty great. So performance mode is from your actual settings, which I don't know if you can actually pull up from, oh, there we go, So settings, just trying to find out where that was, and then graphics. So you have to go to the menu screen to do it, but I wanted to show that it's quality centered, and then you can choose the high frame rate mode, whereas performance mode gets rid of that. Title screen. That's great to know my progress will be saved. Yes, take me there. And we'll switch over. Settings, graphics, and performance centered. And then you can see it's blanked out. Makes sense. Continue, and the adventure rages on. It's kind of a neat game to get this, though, because it is, you know, a little smaller, right? Like, it's a little bit more leaning on, say, like, indie stuff, but you know, it is always interesting when games get the mid-gen refresh, and just to see what they're able to like do with it is always a pleasant sort of a thing. So this is your, again, it's basically just like a full 4K, but it's 60 FPS. Yeah. And it looks really clean, looks sharp, and plays smoothly, which is expected and desired. But yeah, you get to see some pretty twisted, interesting things in this game. And it's kind of funny because, like, not necessarily a huge Souls fan, because Souls-likes are emotionally traumatizing. But I did actually kind of like this one, outside of the sewers, which was emotionally traumatizing. Oh, the sewers. Definitely put a halt to my progression. But no, it's about stamina, it's about the various abilities you have and build and yield, and exploring the environments in an attempt to, well, survive, right? To figure out the lies of the P. And then huzzah, we've opened up a path, a new path to an existing area. Clever. Your problem, giant weird policeman. I was doing pretty good until the menu there kind of caused some problems. But yeah, it's got a very nice visual aesthetic to it. The particle effects, everything like that. They look fantastic in this. It really does. It looks great. Seriously, quite floored with the PlayStation 5 Pro enhancement. I do wish the more games kind of did this, where they came in and, you know, gave it a little bit of an extra bump up, because you can definitely, you know, appreciate the extra level of detail and quality, and it just goes a long way to kind of refresh it for those that want the more high-end experience, right? And those that are mid-gen refreshed usually, you know, far off into the future, hold up longer, or better in the long term. And thus our adventure truly begins. Pinocchio! Yeah, they kind of nail the epic vibes on this one, don't they? Welcome to Krat. I love the art direction of this environment, like the aesthetic of it, mixed with the robot. See, that's the cool thing, is, like, I love the vibe in that. It's just these Dark Souls games could be so, like, emotionally traumatizing. Yeah. What I really want is more, like, attack. You know what I mean? And it's also neat because this one is getting an expansion, which is going to take this game a little bit further, which is mostly why I'm here visiting this, is because of the upcoming expansion to it. It's sort of a bit of a primer to get ready for that, if that makes sense. And I was like, oh cool, you know, an opportunity to go take another look at this game, a little bit better and stuff like that. Add to the collection of PS5 Pro enhanced games. It's always a pleasure. On guard. This does look really good, though. The Krat times. How many more of these automatons will I have to kill? It's actually kind of a scary thought. You have this really cool, nigh perfect, interesting, unique city that's all mechanicized? Mechanicalized? I don't know. There's robots and stuff everywhere. Simple automatons running an interesting society, and then, like, they kind of break down and just, it's a bloodbath. No, it really is. It's a neat idea. It's been done, like, a lot, but the idea is interesting. And there's lots of potential in how it plays out and why everything happens and all that. I think we'll be coming upon our first boss thing pretty soon. And it is pretty, like, it's, you know, it's your typical Souls thing. So it's like, it is linear, but there are some little side things you go through, and it kind of naturally opens itself up as you progress. That makes sense. See, it's almost too easygoing here. Which gets you into a fence, or false lull, or whatever. Where you think everything's going to be alright, but it really isn't. Fury attacks, yeah, that's great. Okay, this thing is causing some problems. Enjoy the afterlife. I guess they're not really sentient, are they? Did no one ever think that maybe the robots would try to take over? I guess they are puppets, as to say, but... yeah, the clarity on this is fantastic. Definitely gonna need to stop soon, though, because my health is, you know, dwindling a bit here. Yeah, it's a false sense of ease that this game's putting out for me. A false sense of ease. There are some little drops, though, I'm noticing. I think you might be, too. But for the most part, it is really good looking, and it does run pretty well here. Aha, another gate that we can open. Another path to enter. Really kind of takes its time, doesn't it? Ah, yes, the first boss is a-coming.
So please, be careful.
Yeah, it definitely nails the atmosphere. The only problem is I play so many of these Souls games. It's like a Souls game a week. It's in the storage. Interesting. Do I have anything that gives me points or whatever? Fragment of ego, 400 ego. That's actually quite a bit of it. Let's see. Bag. Oh, I've got fun outfits. That's kind of cool. I didn't know they did outfit stuff. Oh no, I want to change how I look. He's gonna have a dog mask? Oh, that is actually hilarious. Actually, just hilarious. Okay, what were we trying to do? My bag. Yeah, because I've got these things. Because that'll give me some extra little leveling going on there. You know, it's like your soul's essence, right? There we go, nice.
Hello there. Well, I didn't think you ought to buy some.
Yeah, I don't want to buy anything right now. I need to go and spread festive cheer. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Pinocchio. I've come to bargain. I've come to spread Christmas cheer. I think my, like, collarbone just, like, cracked. Don't know if that picked up on the mic, but yeah. That's quite something. It's a clown! But it's what's behind the clown. It's the ringmaster. Okay, timing was really bad on that, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I don't remember having much trouble with this guy last time, so I think I'm just off my game on this. Oh, he just lied down on me, that's great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this fight. I'm just throwing it out there. I got down to half health. Rudolph Pinocchio. Lie or die. Now that was rough. Let's give it another go. It's all about the adventure, you know. That's the soulslike for you. Live, die, repeat. Well, at least he didn't pancake me there. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here, see? Give the ultimate execution! Parade master? More like parade failure, am I right? Easy as pie.